get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Yeah.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by John Johnson. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Yeah.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Ndamukong Suh with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. Out left side here to Bryant. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken in at the 11. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Riley, come on. Jesus. Why are you crying?
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, cool. Okay. I think she's tired. She's tired.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Okay, Mama. Okay. Okay.
And gets this one across the 35. They give him 13 yards here on the play and a fresh set of downs.
The bus isn't coming until 3.
But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017.
Listen, you've been talking to her ever since you started talking
Well, you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
That's a while.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. They got a man
When
over
is she
the
planning on
middle. It's
moving out?
Woods. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
connection yet? You lost connection.
So here's a 1st and 10
You
now
lost
in
connection.
Raider territory at the 47.
No.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
You don't know what you want. Boy, Jesus, it's so pleasing you.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides
giving you
call.
my
Here's
phone.
1st and 5.
No. Mommy said no.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. In on the stoppage to hear Whitehead.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got running backs of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition
I had the
does
outside
set
open
in
on
for
there,
a
but I'm so
defense
used to
because
running up the
you're
middle.
excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
I don't have to worry.
Goff now to throw.
I don't know
And
how
it's
to
hit left side.
Really?
It's Woods.
You doing anything?
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains.
One thing should open for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was
The
effective.
attitude
able
you
to
have
stop him
at
before
7
he get a
months,
good
I
head of
swear.
steam going.
You keep acting like this, you're going to have a lot of butt whippers in your future.
You need to stop threatening my child, though.
You're going to get pow pow. Pow pow.
Now a 1st down throw. Goff.
Pow pow.
That's caught by his
Yes,
tight end,
he's gonna
Gerald
get it.
Everett. And they'll get this
He's a
one
baby.
down to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a
Time to throw
game,
that ball to that
Riley.
touchdown. I was about
it
to get
hurts them
laid
in so
up.
many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Goff.
Do it.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff.
Touchdown.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown as a member of the Rams. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Come on, Papa.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
You're blind, clearly. Watch. You look there and find it. If I find it, you owe me $20. Nope. No, don't be. If I find it, Calvin, you owe me
The
$20,
kickoff team
sir.
on the field now as they will send this
Watch
one
me find
away.
it. Watch me find it right.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. For these Raiders, a couple of years ago, 12-4, 2017, big-time disappointment, 6-10. But as they head out on offense here, optimism abound because on headset number 1 is a man named John Gruden.
And I would expect this team to take on his image in a big way. And I'm not just talking about the media look, right, with the snarling face and all. I'm talking about what he demands from his teams. Toughness on both sides of the ball. So that means they're going to run the heck out of the football. Marshawn Lynch, get ready. You're going to get a lot more touches. Now on the defensive side, Khalil Mack, ahead heck of a representative for what you want from a defensive football team.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, Carr. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Well, we turn our attention to the Rams here as the offense comes out. So many positive vibes around this club entering 2018. Their 3rd season back in L.A., a new stadium on the way. And coming off of last year, Charles, and you said this to me in the car on the way over, it's going to be interesting to see what this year brings.
That's because they will actually be the team that's hunted now. And they haven't been that for a long time, meaning they're sitting on top of the NFC West. Many people think they might be the team to beat in the NFC overall, even with the Eagles and the Vikings staring at them. So explosive on offense last year. Defense kept getting better. And in the offseason,
and down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
We were in the room so they can't run,
so far in the first half.
I had open lane to take off.
On having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here. You sit with Daddy. Right now you're doing too much. Stop, Mama. Don't touch the controller.
From the gun, here's Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
You check behind the kids' TV?
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is
And
he
he's not behind the kids' TV?
front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
On first down, it's gone. An incomplete. Crisis averted.
I just saw that remote like 2 months ago.
Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Good for Devin.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
And then the first shit.
I just saw it like 2 months ago. So I used it. Remember, I used it for my CPR class.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Wait, your tablet? You're using the pocket phone. No, that's it.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
You in the kitchen? Yours?
From the red zone now, gone.
What type of play was that?
And down he goes.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? 2nd sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
Well, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
I'll go look upstairs after this game.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man right side is Cup complete. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop it, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. 23 yards on the play. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
I remember taking the TV and the controller, but I had the wrong extension. I wanted to use it when I was teaching the CPR class. But I had the wrong extension. But I remember I had the remote, though. I had to put them back in the kids' room unless I left the remote in the car. But I thought I brought everything back.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. This offense trots back out there now. And as they
no. I had the remote for the DVD. It wasn't the remote for the TV I had. Did you find a DVD remote upstairs?
Kickoffs.
I mean, you guys have been looking for that, so I probably got it on that.
No more running starts. Remember that when you could
you didn't find a remote for the DVD upstairs?
And here he goes. No more. You have to start.
When I'm done with this game, I'll
close to the ball, and when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go. So you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to see, where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also, they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
Is low on the car thing. Keep up. I keep saying battery low.
The other one's low, so both of them are low. Our backup is low, so we switched the backup to the regular one. I gotta go to Nissan and get another one then.
Yeah.
On second down, Lynch. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
In the car.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
While you're in the kitchen, do you want to do me a favor and put rice on the stove?
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now they'll throw with Carr. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I need it now.
Yeah.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look, 6 DBs. From the gun, it's Carr, and that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Talking junk. Tell them stop talking junk.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. To throw on 2nd down is Goff. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Goff now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
shit, I heard that computer last night. Got all about that.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I think get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that?
I don't have any thoughts
Let's see
on
if they
talking
can
about.
continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Yes, mama.
Now Goff on 1st down.
You said what?
Come on, hey. I said I don't have any thoughts, so I don't know what you're talking
Was the
about.
intended receiver that
You know no more race?
And now it's 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he
Alright,
miss
then look
it?
at the instructions and make
Wide
that.
open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one
That
where
was
he's
a
just going to
touchdown,
shake his
though.
head, not be able to
Huh?
believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that.
Look at the instructions.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Stop being lazy.
I want to make it a race today.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Fights through and now a crease. Touchdown, LA! Todd Gurley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams add on to their lead.
How
I
much
heard a
is
coach
it?
talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a
You're
pretty
basically
decent
saying
cushion.
wrong rice, you're
He
making a
said
rice
those
cooker.
could be the ones that can finish off
You
a
just
squad
look a
if you
little
let
bit
'em.
more.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Alright, then
Setting
just put
out
the
to
water in
kick
the
this
rice
one
cooker and make it
away,
in a rice
and off
cooker.
it goes.
Leave me alone.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yes, ma'am.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have
Like
ultimate
5.
patience here, but you
Like
also
5
don't have to
cups.
go ahead and force everything either.
Carr now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You okay?
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr.
Ah, so focused on the damn running back. I left Cooper wide
He'll
open.
get it down deep into Los Angeles.
So I was going to be playing a corner out up the middle wide open.
We're going to get a timeout here.
So focused on him doing a corner on the street.
In half number 1.
What him do to my foot or good? What him do, right? Pew, pew, let me pew, pew. Let me pew, pew. Yeah. I think that's what the y'all with my bride.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Into the red zone. It's called.
Righty.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Food that food.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's 3:30. You can't pause for a second?
To throw again. Carr. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now a timeout taken.
I could kind of hear it, but don't hear
Chance
it.
for one
Right,
more
no, you
quick
can't.
play and then another
I was just looking at the time. I tried to
if
put the
they
phone
hurry.
between my
We'll
legs
see.
and keep glancing at it.
Holy shit.
Hey,
There
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. The final shot here before half for Carr.
You okay,
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You go pee-pee-poo-poo on party. You said be a big boy.
I usually a lock thing.
That's not for you.
And I just quickly I put small in my hand, put it in my hand while
You gotta use that oil.
With time running down,
you said you was going to do it, but you didn't do it. So quickly.
I will do it later.
PnG Rams taking the lead to the break.
I'm sorry.
As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Speaking of
we'll
which,
see if week
you
one
going to the gym
fatigue
later on,
becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff
You might watch it right
spent
when
the
you go over
entire
there tonight.
halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
That's how you all football, so you want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And he's able to plow.
Hey, I'm going to pause it real quick. I get my daughter off the bus.
You ain't slick. You ain't slick. Daddy gonna go get TT. What? This thing? The TT bus? Oh, shush. Oh, no, yeah. The TT bus? The TT. It's a Leah. Jalen, man, put foot in your tail. Shush. And they go TT bus, TT coming. Tell that brother be quiet. It's just Jeffrey. Hey, tell him. Hey. Hey. Tell him. Tell me, Mama. Good girl. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Good, JJ. Good, JJ. Yeah. Good, JJ. The happy brother. Good, JJ. Yeah. You happy, Jay? Come on. Come on. The walk. Woo. Ugh. That brother was trying to help you walk. Did Jack help you walk? Yeah. I'm trying to help you. Who's that trip-trapping across my bird?
It's me, the baby goat.
That baby goat. I'm gonna eat you up.
Come on, watch out. Take your shoes off.
Take your shoes off, baby.
You have homework?
Yes.
I'm going to check your book bag real quick before
How
I
you
go back
doing,
to
beautiful?
the game.
Make a good job,
You tied your jacket like that.
yeah. Me.
Here you go, mommy.
Thank you.
No, she don't. She finished. She has a reminder. If you have not completed a parent survey, full parent survey. I think it was that thing that they sent us.
What is it?
I don't remember where it's at though.
I sent it in the package for her.
Oh, okay. Careful, mom. Alright, Raiders, good luck. I'm back. Mama, go get the the little pieces of paper. You need to practice your uppercase and lowercase.
Okay. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Come on, you come sit on the rock side. We're gonna move your sister.
You can put her in there and bring her next to me.
Ow. My kitten.
Oh,
Oh,
hey.
sorry.
My kitten.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite food.
Name is a bully. That? All right, let's go. Homework time. You want some drink? Before we start?
Here's Goff. And this one's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after.
First time I got quick pressure on me like
One thing I
that.
have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so
Had
much
somebody
to the
open,
sideline,
but
but do that over the middle to them.
I don't want to throw him the ball.
DB's gonna throw a little
Because he has
verbal
2
trash
catches.
their way. When they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Goff. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 15 and a first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Then he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
First 2 reads on that play.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Goff now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Goff now
Oh,
looking
wow.
to throw. He's going to loft one deep left, and this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline now for the PAT. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
I'm surprised he hasn't been attacking. They've been leaving the middle wide open all game. Because a lot of guys, when they lose games, they beat me on out routes and freaking streaks and posts. And I just tailored my defense to stop that.
On first down.
Give me that.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Intended that time for Cooper.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
Probably try to do an out route. I've been tailored the whole game.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated.
Leaving the middle wide open. He did out route.
Position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Can't really pass the ball anymore. At least that's just how I play.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On the ground with a tight end. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. On the handoff, it's Gurley.
What?
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that had to be the weirdest thing. I fall off my own guy. And then I just stayed there on the floor forever.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed
that was wacky.
For great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They run. It's Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And Zerline's kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. He sets to fire deep. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
I think someone's going to get into QB1-0 when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Carr.
No, you hit it on the pick.
Incomplete.
Oh, I'm about to pick it off.
Marcus Peters there to make the play. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And a nice pickup as this one gets it to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Back now in the East Bay. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Another carry now for Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Gurley, handoff left. And he'll be taken
outside
down,
open.
yardage back at the 9-yard line.
Get back to the inside and then got
after a loss of 1. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all
Nice
night
return.
long.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They start the drive with Lynch. And an alley to run. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Carr to throw on 2nd down.
I had that day.
Roberts. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45.
Looking at my damn phone. That was
First
an
catch
easy
of the new
pick.
season for him, and he picks up the first. Carr now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Carr gives to Marshawn. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nickel Roby brings him down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on. They just play better and better.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And the Rams now coming out on the field with this football thing.
Did you say thank you to Mommy?
Thank you, Mommy.
Yeah, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the...
Yeah, way more carries than they want you to. Time for you to sit down, bruh. Time for you to ride the bench, bruh. I don't need anybody getting hurt.
Daddy?
Yes, ma'am.
Batteries.
Next Madden, we need to come out with a backup button. We hold box and put some of your backups or something like that.
You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll run with a rookie. It's Boston Scott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Teacher probably got tired of eating hands.
They go again with Scott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No one ever told my offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
What time is that? When did that put that rest? That RS?
That's tomorrow.
At what time?
4:20.
4:20? That's perfect. They have to be at school at 5.
We'll have to split up.
Time for a break.
I'm saying we got to split up.
Finish it off on EA Sports.
One goes to Jalen's thing, the other one goes to Celia's thing.
No, let's say you just go to Jalen's thing and then try to tell them, you know, get out there by 5 and then go straight from 6 to 3 and 6. Where it's all gonna have to go.
The give to the fullback on the dive. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Well, they picked up a portion of
Slew him down on the same line as a cheat
Now that
code.
leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
These two should not be allowed to be on the same defensive line.
All right, they're going to try
The fact
and
that they
keep
try to
hope
trade for
alive
Khalil
here
Mack,
on
that's
4th
crazy.
down. They're going for it. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And
You didn't get it.
The first down.
Oh, they give it to him. Oh, yeah, I did miss the first tackle. Right there, I missed it. See? Ball across the line.
On 4th.
Yes, ma'am. Dinner's almost done, all right, beautiful? Just wait a little bit, okay? Ask Calvin to give you some animal crackers. Just ask Calvin to give you some animal crackers. You're gonna eat dinner soon.
First down, the run with Lynch.
Okay. Mommy said wait.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11.
Mommy said wait,
Raiders
okay?
having a
Just go
first
drink your
down as
juice.
well.
Good game, bro.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover to the American flag out there.
Leave it on top of the sink, on top of the table.
Having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for Los Angeles, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gauden. Saying so long, everybody.
You big boo.
Riley's a bully.
It's hot. Why are you still?
We need a change here.